What's up, YouTube? Now, today I'll be talking about a sprinter by the name of Harry Aikines-Aryeetey. So, judging by the title of the video, you can already tell what I'll be discussing about him. So, let's get started. So, Harry Aikines-Aryeetey is an English sprinter. His best 100-meter time is 10:08 seconds, which is extremely fast. Not too fast for a sprinter, but I mean, for a professional sprinter, it's not that fast. But in general, 10:08 seconds is extremely fast. I mean, there's a lot of rugby players and NFL players who can run nowhere near that fast. So 10:08 seconds is an extremely impressive time for a sprinter of any caliber anyway. So his best 100-meter time is 10:08 seconds. His best 200-meter time is 20.46 seconds. 20.46 seconds. He's a two-time European champion. He won a gold medal at the 2014 European Championships. He also won a gold medal at the 2018 European Championships. He also won a gold medal at the 2018 Commonwealth Games. So he's got an impressive resume, a fairly impressive resume. Another good time he has is 6.55 seconds in a 60-meter dash, which was back in 2010. So this guy's got a fair bit of experience. Now, what I wanted to talk about is his physique, his physical appearance. Now, for a sprinter, he's got a very impressive physique. Not even for a sprinter. I mean, in general, he's got a very impressive physique. Like, I'm not even joking when I say this, but Harry Aikines-Aryeetey has one of the best, if not the best, physique I've ever seen. I'm not just talking about sprinting. I'm talking about in general. Like, this guy looks like he could compete in professional bodybuilding. Like, he literally looks like a bodybuilder. I mean, obviously he is a bodybuilder, but he looks like he could go, professional, like, when they go on stage and all that. Anyway, but especially for sprinter, I mean, I've never seen a sprinter which looks like this guy. I mean, this guy is huge. He's huge, not just huge, he's shredded as well. He's shredded to the bone. So, a very impressive physique, and a physique like that is not easy to build, not at all. A huge, bulky, shredded physique, like, you need some very good genetics to look like that. And he must have some very good genetics. I'm not sure if he's natural or not. I'm assuming he is, because sprinters must get drug tested a lot, like, strictly, and he's never failed one as far as I'm concerned. So he must just be a genetic freak or something like that. But overall, a very impressive physique, not just for a sprinter, but in general. I mean, especially for a sprinter, because you'll never see a sprinter looking like that. Well, there aren't any sprinters I've ever seen which look like him. I mean, he's got huge arms, like muscular biceps, triceps, delts, traps, pecs, abs. He's got it all. Like, he's got a very well proportioned physique, and it's bulky as well. He's not like just one of those slim guys. Like, he's bulky as well, as well as shredded. Like, he's got a very impressive physique. So he's 5'10", 192 pounds, and considering how his legs look, I mean, he doesn't have very big legs for, like, his legs aren't big at all, compared to his upper body. So most of that body weight is, like, coming from his upper body. Like, he hasn't got much muscle on his legs. Like he's 5'10", 192 pounds. Most of that weight is coming from his upper body. So that tells you something, like, how big he really is, how huge he really is. I mean, he is a huge guy. He's not just big, he's huge as well. Like, you can't deny he's a huge guy. Here's a picture of him standing next to fellow sprinter Danny Talbot. And Danny Talbot, he's built like an average sprinter. Like he's got like the average physique, yeah, for a sprinter. Like he's shredded. And pretty much all sprinters are shredded, to be honest. Like all professional sprinters, they're shredded. Like their training they do is intense. Like, and running is a very good exercise, to build muscle and to lose fat. Like running is a very good exercise. So there's no wonder they're all shredded. So to Danny Talbot, he's a fellow sprinter. And you can tell he's shredded, but you can tell the difference between the body of an average sprinter physique, like a Danny Talbot and Harry Aikines-Aryeetey. I mean, you can tell the size difference between an average sprinter physique and Harry's physique. You can just tell the difference. I mean Harry's physique, his physique is like twice the width of Danny Talbot's physique. Like you can just see the difference between Danny Talbot's physique and average sprinter physique compared to Harry Aikines-Aryeetey's physique. Like you can just see the difference. So here's another picture of Harry Aikines-Aryeetey with other sprinters. I mean, these guys have average sprinter physiques as well, like very good physiques, shredded, like very good shape. But you can see the difference. Again, you can see the difference between the average sprinter physique these guys have and Harry's physique. Like you can just straight away see the difference. I mean, Harry, in terms of muscle, he dwarfs all of them. Like, I've yet to see a sprinter who's built like him. I mean, Harry, he's the type of guy, like, he just by looking at him, you can tell he's the type of guy he would do well in almost any sport. I mean, just looking at his physique and looking at his credentials, looking at him run, you can tell he's a freak athlete. Like, he can do well in any sport, especially something like rugby or NFL. He will do well. I mean, he's a genetic freak and he's a freak athlete. There's no two ways about it. There's no doubt about it. Like, he's a gifted athlete. That's all I have to talk about. Yeah, peace out.